Hello YouTube. Today I will teach you guys what I learned from 2 weeks of trading in Trade Hangout. This is also a guide to help you earn profit through trading. I have made 2 previous trading videos which show you guys my trades that I completed. Now, let's get to the basics of trading. The trading method that I will use in this video is called upgrade downgrade. Many experienced traders are familiar with this method, and this is one of the most common methods of trading. Now, let's say you started off with no wrap and 1000 Robux from premium like me. You want to spend those Robux wisely and try to snipe a limited. Sniping a limited means to buy it when someone sells it at a cheap price. For example, the Universal Fedora hovers 1300 to 1400 wraps, so you can snipe it for less than 1100 for a good start. Let's say you decide to go this route. You want to downgrade this Fedora, which means to trade it for many small items. Usually, people will tend to overpay for larger items in wrap, and therefore you can get up to 1500 wrap for the Universal Fedora. Once you get a trade that is downgrading, you should accept it and you will immediately have more wrap since they are going to overpay. Now, you want to upgrade into a bigger item like the Sinister Branches. Try to not overpay for the Sinister Branches, but pay equal or slightly above in wrap. Many people will decline your trades or say no, but that is okay. Remember, you do not need to get the items that I mentioned in the video, it is just an example. Anyways, you basically want to just keep upgrading and downgrading items to increase your overall wrap. It is important to remember that you should try to pay equal when upgrading, and get overpays when downgrading. Overpay is the term that many traders use to describe when someone trades more wrap for a bigger item. Now that you know the basics of upgrading downgrading, let's talk about some more trading terms and things you should do. Here is a list of tips that you should always follow while trading. Tip number 1, do not get scammed. There are many methods which scammers will use to try and scam you. So it is very important to pay attention to trades. Always look at the item you are receiving before accepting the trade. A few common scams that scammers will use include double trading. If they send you 2 trades and want you to accept both, decline both and leave him. Another common way that people trade is through projected flipping. If you don't know what a projected item is, you are very prone to getting scammed. Basically, if you look at the item chart and its history, and the item's current wrap is way higher than when it was, say, 30 days ago, that item is a projected, and you usually want to avoid that item unless you are trying to projected flip. A good rule of thumb is to not believe any trade that seems too good than it actually is. Anyways, tip number 2 is to understand that there is a difference between value and wrap. Typically for smaller traders like me, the value and wrap are typically the same, as smaller items have the same value and wrap. An item that has a greater value than its wrap is Catching Snowflakes, which is valued at 8k, but it is unstable. The wrap of Catching Snowflakes is 6k. Many people will send trades that are closer to their value than wrap if an item has a higher value. A good website to trust values is Rolimans. Rolimans has a trade calculator that shows both wrap and value. The trade calculator also has a projected tracker to tell you whether an item is projected. However, there are times when a projected goes under the radar, so you should still check the item's charts. Tip number 3 is to understand what demand is for an item. You can usually tell the demand of an item by looking at how many sales there are per day. By looking at an item's charts, you can tell whether or not it has high demand. An item with many sales per day would have a high demand, and those items will usually get more overpays than low demand. Also, not many people would want a low demand item, so I would recommend overpaying a low demand item slightly to get a higher demand item. The next tip that I will be teaching you about is the inflation of items and when items are peaked. For the past 2 weeks, the Roblox Limitless have experienced major inflation and it makes trading harder. For example, Sinister Branches was peaked for around 2 weeks at 1.3k wrap when it is usually 900 to 1k wrap. Now the branches are starting to drop again, which hurts me, but that is alright since I am done trading for now. Inflation can be a chance to lose money, but you can also profit during these times. Try not to hold on to a peaked item for too long if you don't want to drop in wrap. All items are considered unstable, but try to complete trades with items that are on peak during this period of inflation. The price of the legit fedora was relatively the same, so I would trade some inflated items for that. These are pretty much all the tips for trading. It is important to stay positive while trading and understand that mistakes will happen. I have made many mistakes that have costed me hundreds of Robux, but it also gives you a lot of experience. Even if you lose rap, it is important to keep going. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my insight on trading. Please consider liking and subscribing. Also, I made a new official Triton Roblox group. We would appreciate if you join. It will be in the comments. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.